I was recording my video on Book 8th edition. Like it launched, I just launched my video. I just got a message from a guy. And I said, how can he clear the exam? And he's holding a certificate with a beautiful picture. And I'm like, what? And he surprised me. It's a good surprise. If it had turned negative, then I would be yelling at you. Now you cleared it from batch 10. Zishan, congratulations and great job by Mohit Malhotra, a coach for this batch.
Thank you, sir.
Zishan, share your journey. It's your journey. It's a different journey. Please share in your way.
Okay, so first of all, thank you so much, Amir, and thanks to your team, especially Mohit, and they were following up regularly with me, and so first some of our friend recommended Amir that he's a very good teacher, consultant, and you will be having no difficulty clearing PMP with him. And I contacted him. And the very first day, he asked me very few questions, and he said that, Zeeshan, you are eligible, and then you will be able to do this, and if you will be consistent. And then I think so, almost 3 weeks back, starting before starting the class, he started sharing with me the lectures, and then I was continuously reading all of them, and then making my notes. And then when class started, it was a little bit easy for me because I already went through all of them, almost all of them. Only two topics were remaining. And then after that, the classes started. After the classes, uh, uh, the topics, questionnaires, the questions, all of them started, and it was good. So we went topic by topic, all the questions, did RCAs, and then mocks, and a lot of follow up and the coaching calls, like every week, 2 to 3 calls, and I was joining all of them. And in between, I got baby, alhamdulillah, and
MashaAllah.
then uh, for a few days I got busy with my baby. And then, but when my baby was sleeping, I used to study in between. To be honest, I was studying almost 4 to 5 hours every day because I was on leave. And then I was giving almost my everything. And and then I decided to take my chance. And I in the morning I gave it, and alhamdulillah, I cleared it. So
Which center you give the exam?
it was Abu Dhabi. It was near Cornish in Abu Dhabi. So I went there and gave my exam in the morning today. And then alhamdulillah, I cleared it.
In the morning you cleared. How did you manage time in the exam?
Okay, so the time, as you mentioned in the some of the calls, it would be 80, 75, 75. So I managed first half is 80, and that's the second one 75, and the third one was 75. And it was pretty easy for me to manage the time because it was in my mind. I was just writing on the board that I have to spend 80 minutes exactly for the 60 questions, not more than that, not less than that. So I was managing accordingly.
Hmm. Okay, okay, that's perfectly fine. Okay, so which topics like let put one more time the time management. Many people join late. 80, 75, 75.
Yes, exactly. So there are three parts of the exam. 80, so 60, 60, 60 questions. So for the first 60 question, I gave 80 minutes, and for the second part, 75. On the third part, 75. Because as you mentioned many times in your calls, that we have to be very accurate about the time. Otherwise, we will not be able to complete the questions. So I was fully concentrated on this time. So I already note that one on the board. So I was focusing on that. So that's how I manage that time.
Hmm. That's how you manage the time. Okay, which topic was most highlighted in the exam?
The most highlighted topic was agile. So there were a lot of questions from agile, a lot.
A lot of questions from Agile. Okay, what about stakeholder communication team?
Okay. So if I rank, so first agile, second stakeholder, and then team, and communication, and then cost, and quality was a little bit, not that much.
Hmm. Okay.
And the rest of them, the business and the business rest of them.
Okay. Okay. Which mocks were most important for you clearing the exam?
For me, to be honest, the topic wise mocks, I did all of them thoroughly and did RCA
Did
for
you have the
almost all of
simulator
them.
access?
No.
Damn it, if you have failed in the exam, I would have killed you. I'm telling you.
Yes. Yes, that's why I didn't tell you. I took my chances, and then I said, okay.
Martina, are you listening him? He did not even have the access of simulator.
Yes,
He,
Amar.
yeah, he
Me and
only,
Mohit are just discussing this.
this is what is the value of RCA.
Yes,
By the
exactly.
way, just to put in the context, one thing for everybody, this guy, he was just sharing it that he had a baby, and I actually have parked him there. So Mohit said me, I said he had a baby. Don't disturb him. Right? He just had a baby. And how did you manage the time at that time?
Okay, so to be honest, the moment we have a baby, I was like totally out. I said, I will not do this. That's it. And then I had 2 week off. So what I decided, okay, so me, my wife, and my mother-in-law, three of us are here, and we all are managing the kid. And what I was doing is, when the baby is going to sleep, he sleeps like 2 hours, 3 hours, and then he wakes up for 1 hour, and then 2 hours, 3 hours. So I was studying almost 6 hours every day from last 10 days, almost. So, so the most importantly, what I was reading is your booklet and the checklist. And RCA was done at start, and then I was reading booklet every day, almost every day. And then I was opening my notes, I was reading the notes and that topic from the booklet, and one topic from the checklist, and then the booklet, and then my notes. So one by one. So I did maybe 5 or 6 times, or maybe more than that, your booklet. So it helped me a lot.
Mm. Okay, perfectly fine. Okay, guys, ask the question. Whoever the questions have, it's your journey. Okay, so Bunny had a lot of how many questions attempted before the real exam? Was it online, center based? The RCA you did? Did coach not push you to fill up your sheet? How many hours you studied? How many? Man, one by one, yeah. How early did you complete the paper? How much did the you took all my question and put it there? Who is Bunny? I want to know. Wild man, wow. Hania, Hania Bas. Okay. So let's answer his question one by one. Hani, unmute yourself and ask him yourself.
Yes, please.
Yeah, actually, thank you very much for allowing me to speak. I'm really, happy for you because for real, somebody from my group, which I joined and he cleared, I remember you booking the, exam in front of the class. So I remember you, very clearly. When I saw your picture, I was like, ye to I have seen him booking the exam. So I mean, I just heard your story about your baby and all. First of all, congratulations on that.
Thank you
And
so much.
again,
Thank
very,
you.
very, I'm very happy that you cleared the exam as well. So the baby bring a lot of luck for you,
Yes,
right?
exactly. Yes,
That's
exactly.
great. So I really wanted to know how much questions you attempted before the real exam because I'm really, worried about it.
Okay. So first I will tell you a little bit about when I had baby. So I was getting a lot of questions in the discussion in the group, and was getting worried. To be honest, that I am behind now. Now the all of them will clear the exam. I will not be able to do this. I was having a lot of questions in my mind, but I said no, it's fine. I took my time, and for almost 3 4 days I didn't do anything. But I noticed that I'm having free time in between, just laying down, doing nothing, or using Instagram sometimes, and in LinkedIn. I said, why I'm not using this time to study, to do the questions, to do the RCAs, to read the booklet? So from last 10 days almost, I'm doing the same for almost on average 5 to 6 hours. I'm reading the booklet. So for how I started, first I completed all the topics. Almost half of the topics were completed already. with the RCAs, and then I started doing this one, the remaining one. I completed almost all of them, and then I focused on RCA and the booklet reading. And one thing what I did, especially, I took all the questions from the checklist and then put in the chat GPT. I was debating the chat GPT for each question, for each line almost. So why is this? How is this? Because in the checklist, if you notice that it is mentioned that do you know about team charter, let's say, what team charter has, what is the difference between project charter and team charter. So these questions help me a lot to complete all these.
So what you are saying
So
is that checklist, in addition to booklet, checklist actually helped you a lot.
yes,
Okay.
yes.
Okay. Checklist. So Martina, that credit goes to you. Martina actually made that checklist. Okay. Awesome. Yeah. Yes. Please continue.
Yes, Bunny. And
So
your
what's
next
your
question, yeah.
yeah, the next question was it a center-based exam or an online exam?
It was center-based exam because it was near my
Center-based.
home, almost 1 kilometer away from my home. So it was easy for me to go there and then give the exam. That's why I preferred this one, because at home I was not, I knew that I will not be able to do this because of the baby, to be honest. So that's why I preferred
Yes, you are in UAE.
that's
It
why I
makes
preferred the
sense.
center. So I went
It,
there.
it makes sense to give exam in center,
Yes.
Okay,
right?
so how did you, I mean, how much time was left when you completed your paper?
So when the last 5 minutes pop-up came, only two questions were left. Only
Okay,
two
okay.
questions that time. Mhm.
So were you confident by the time you were at the second part of your paper that you will
Oh,
clear, or at that very last moment you were like worried? So what was the feeling
okay.
behind, you know?
Okay. The third part, I was pretty confident, to be honest. Alhamdulillah, I was very confident about the third part. And then, and in that part, most of the questions were about agile. And so as Amir sir mentioned at the very early stage that this is the most important topic, and I give much more time to that one, and that's why it was quite easy for me. Second, so in the first section, the statements were a little bit longer, and to be honest, I lost in between sometime. Not for all of them, I lost. I just started reading the keywords and then noting down, and then accordingly I started answering the question. So for the first one, I was not that much sure, but when I got the moment, and then I started doing the question. The most important thing I would like to mention for all of you, my batchmates, and any other who is joining, just control your nerves. Just control your nerves. That's the main key for me. If if you if you will not control yourself, if you will be stressed out, or for any kind of reason, you will not be able to concentrate. I will give you very little example. In the morning, what happened? I parked my car. I went to the building. I parked my car. There is a Philly cafe next to the building. I took my tea.
We'll
I
be drinking for sure on the Monday because my hotel is alongside the Burjuman Mall and I love Philly.
Yes. So I parked my car. I took the cup, and then I left towards the building. At that time, in my mind, I need to put the parking, and then in that stress, I forgot. There, I switched off my phone. When I came back, I got a ticket because I was there was two people.
How
I
much?
was the
How
only
much? How much?
150,
Wow. It's
150
so
dirham.
it's still okay for those
It's
people
still okay.
who live in Dubai. They know 150 ticket is the smallest ticket.
Small. It's
Otherwise,
the smallest.
yes, the smallest. You are lucky.
Ye-
You are lucky, man.
Yes. So the thing is, because I was only thinking about that, and then I was a little bit nervous. That's why my first few questions, five, six questions, were I was a little bit stressed. And then after that, when I got the moment, I was just flowing with the flow.
Mm.
Okay, just one last question.
Yes, please.
But like an old school, it's a very regular thought that I really want to discuss. Did you study all night before the exam, or you were, you know, like slept well and you went to the exam really fresh and all? I'm just asking because
No.
I've given my
Okay.
last exam like 13 years back.
Okay.
So I have
Okay.
just lost it all.
So before we were in universities, we used to do that, but now don't do this because we are old. To be honest, this is my personal experience, so it could be different from any other people. So what I did, I just took my notes, spent only 1 hour around 8 to 9, and at 9 I closed my book. That's it. After that, I did not open my book. I just went to the bed. I tried to sleep. I slept around 11, but it's fine. But I tried to sleep. I took good sleep. In the morning, I woke up and then I went. Just don't stress yourself at the last moment that, "Oh, I will read this one and then this question will come." That's what my thinking is, that whatever you have studied, it's done. You cannot do much more in 1 hour that you have not done in last 2 months or 1 month. So just relax, just control your nerves, just stay calm. You will be able to pass, inshallah.
Inshallah. That,
Inshallah.
that
Thank
is
you very
very
much.
good. Gee, anyone else has any question? This is open to question. I still remember when Amir Saab made him pay for the exam, and you were the first one who paid for the exam. Right?
Yes, yes.
How many formula
Uh,
questions? How many formula questions?
Surprisingly, no.
Okay. Surprisingly.
But this the matching column were 5 questions were there, drag and drop.
Okay, I'm gonna ask you to make questions so that other students can use for it. Okay, other students can use those questions and worked into that way. By the way, guys, just to give you an update, you know, when book was launched, I just made my video and I had uploaded my video also. That's what I'm doing it, Martina, from last that time. Now my throat hurts. Okay, Zishan, what will be your advice? How many drag and drop he asked?
5.
5 drag and drop. Formula, no question. Okay,
No.
Asad Abbas, Mohit, he's your student. Any question into that?
I'm still in shock right now because until yesterday we were talking about you
Rescheduling.
know rescheduling the exam. On Saturday, he said that he did not have time to study. But yes, congratulations, Zishan. Many congratulations.
Thank you.
And I'm sure in the whole journey, whatever you have learned, so you are gonna apply it in your life as well, and in
For
your
sure,
professional
inshallah.
life as well.
For
And
sure.
yeah, congratulations and enjoy your
Thank you.
Thank you.
success. Yeah.
He
Thank you so
yesterday
much.
was saying to me, Mohit, so Amir bhai, his exam need to be rescheduled. I said we will discuss it. He had a children,
Yeah.
so I knew we need to discuss that. Gee, anyone else has any other question they want to ask? Okay, guys. Yes, Martina.
But I would like to say that he's the lucky charm for Baston. So he had started the journey with success, and that might motivate others to join his journey as well. So once again, congratulations. Yes, I
Thank you.
think we need to work more after this. I think, yes, no, Amir?
This I was telling to Martina today or yesterday. What did I tell you?
Today, just in the
Yeah.
coaching call, you
So
just
basically,
before that you just said.
yeah, I said to her in every batch before the next batch start. It has been my kind of my thing. At least 1 or 2 students clear before the next batch ever, right? And I always say them that. And today I was saying, Martina, this was your batch, yours and Mohit. There is no single student who can clear the exam in next 1 week. Tell me, I need it. I need it for myself. For marketing, of course, but for myself, right? That I love when people clear quickly. I was actually expecting Asad to be the one, to be very true. I had very high hopes that Asad would be the first one clearing before that, but he had certain challenges. He rescheduled it. But thank you very much, Jishan, for making my day. I'm actually have a movie to catch in next 7 minutes, and my wife is sitting down. She's calling me. You made me to take holiday, right? So yeah, I actually love watching movies and I go to cinema a day before the batch. This is for me, no more students, no more calling. Now put the phone down and go and relax. So thank you very much, Dishan. Thank you, Asad. Thank you, everyone. Go and
Thank
watch
you,
the
sir.
video I shared you. I just shared a 20-minute video about the Pembroke 8th edition everyone, Zeeshan, you don't need to watch. Everyone else, please do watch that. Martina and Mohit share in all the group and ask them to watch that. Their mind has clarity. Okay. Thank you very much, Zeeshan.
Thank
And
you, sir.
I
Thank
will
you
be
so
coming
much.
to
Thank
Dubai
you.
and Abu Dhabi. Do register to that.
For sure,
Yes.
inshallah, for sure, we will be meeting you, inshallah.